2/3 of young people in the UK right now believe they will be worse off than their parents, not slightly worse, significantly worse. And after everything I am about to show you in this video, I completely understand why. But here is what nobody is saying. It is not the economy destroying them. It is not the housing market. It is not even the government. It is 5 specific money mistakes that almost every young person in the UK is making right now. And the terrifying part is that nobody taught them any better. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you will know exactly what those 5 mistakes are, and more importantly, exactly how to fix every single one of them. My name is Professor, and this channel exists for one reason only: to teach you the money stuff your school never did. Because here is a statistic that should make every teacher in Britain feel ashamed. Only 14% of young people aged 18 to 24 in the UK passed a basic financial literacy test. 14, meaning 86% of young people in this country are making financial decisions every day with almost zero understanding of how money actually works. And the consequences of that are exactly what we are going to talk about today. Let us get into it. Mistake number 1: buy now, pay later. I know you have heard this before, but I promise you, nobody has shown you the actual numbers. Right now in 2026, 59% of young people are using buy now, pay later schemes. Klarna, Clearpay, Laybuy. They market it beautifully. 0 interest, split into 3 easy payments. Sounds smart, right? Here is what they do not put in the advert. 57% of those users have already missed a payment, more than half. And the moment you miss a payment, the 0 interest deal disappears. Late fees appear, interest appears, and because BNPL activity is increasingly being reported to credit agencies, your credit score takes a hit. The credit score you will need when you try to get a mortgage, when you try to rent a flat, when you try to finance anything important in your life. You are trading your financial future for the ability to buy trainers in 3 payments. Fix this immediately. If you cannot afford it today, you cannot afford it. That is the rule. The only exception is an absolute necessity. Everything else waits. Mistake number 2: never creating a budget. This one shocked me more than anything else. In my research, 79% of young UK adults have never created a budget. Not once. 79%. That means almost 8 out of 10 young people in this country have no idea where their money goes. Every single month, it just disappears. And then they wonder why they cannot save anything. Here is the brutal truth: you do not have a money problem. You have a tracking problem. Because every person I have ever seen start tracking their spending finds money they did not know they had, subscriptions they forgot about, takeaways adding up to hundreds per month, random purchases that meant nothing at the time and add up to everything by the end of the month. The fix is simple. Not easy, but simple. For the next 30 days, write down every single pound you spend, every coffee, every Uber, every random online purchase at midnight. I guarantee you will find at least £100 per month that is currently going nowhere. That is £100 that could be building your future every single month. Mistake number 3: no emergency fund. And this one has consequences that go far beyond money. Right now in the UK, 1 in 5 adults cannot cover a £300 unexpected expense. £300, not 3,000. 300. For young people under 24, that number rises to 1 in 3, which means if your boiler breaks, if your car needs a repair, if you lose your job for 1 month, you are immediately in debt. And here is what nobody talks about when they talk about emergency funds. A survey this year found that 1 in 5 UK workers had to take time off work because their financial stress made them physically ill. Not stressed, ill. 29% of 18 to 24-year-olds in the UK said their finances had damaged their mental health. Money stress is not just about money. It affects your sleep, your relationships, your performance at work, your mental health, everything. The fix: before you invest a single penny, before you think about stocks or crypto, build 3 months of expenses in a separate account, not your main account. A separate account you do not touch. Name it do not touch if you have to. 3 months of bills, food, and rent sitting safely changes everything about how you approach every other financial decision. It is the foundation. Build it first. Mistake number 4: ignoring the ISA. And this one is genuinely heartbreaking, because the UK government created one of the most powerful wealth building tools in Europe, and made it available to every single person in this country for free, and almost nobody under 30 is using it. Here is what an ISA actually is. Every year you can invest up to £20,000 in a stocks and shares ISA, and every penny of growth inside it is completely tax-free. No capital gains tax, no dividend tax. The government takes nothing. Now here is the number that should keep you up at night if you are not using one. The average annual return of a stocks and shares ISA over the last 10 years is 9.64%. Your standard savings account, 1 to 2%. Inflation, 3 to 5%. So your savings account is actually losing you money every year, while the ISA is growing, tax-free. £5,000 invested in a cash savings account today is worth around $5,600. In 10 years, the same $5,000 in a stocks and shares ISA could be worth over $12,000. Same money, same 10 years, £6,400 difference. And the most common excuse I hear: I do not have £20,000. You do not need 20,000. You can start with £1 on platforms like Vanguard, Moneybox, or Trading 212. The point is to start, because the most expensive mistake in investing is not starting too early. It is starting too late. Mistake number 5, and this is the one nobody wants to talk about: getting financial advice from the wrong places. A Santander study this year found that 25% of young UK adults get their primary financial advice from TikTok. Now, before you close this video, I want to be very clear. I am not saying social media is bad. I am on social media. You found me here. What I am saying is this: the same platform that teaches you legitimate investing strategies also shows you people promising 10,000% returns from crypto, courses that will make you rich in 30 days, secret trading strategies that banks do not want you to know. And the reason this matters is that the UK lost over £451 million to financial fraud in 2024 alone, and the fastest growing victims are young people, because they are trusting sources they should not trust. Here is how to protect yourself. 1. If someone promises guaranteed returns, walk away. Nothing in investing is guaranteed. 2. Check if anyone giving you financial advice is FCA registered. You can do this for free on the FCA website in 30 seconds. 3. Stick to boring, proven strategies. Index funds, ISAs, emergency funds. Boring wins every time. So let us recap. 5 mistakes destroying young financial lives in the UK right now. 1. Buy now, pay later. Stop trading your future for convenience. 2. No budget. You cannot manage what you do not track. 3. No emergency fund. Build this before everything else. 4. Ignoring the ISA, the most powerful free tool available to you. 5. Wrong financial advice. Boring, proven, FCA regulated only. None of this is complicated. None of this requires a finance degree. It just requires someone to sit down and explain it clearly. That is why this channel exists. If this video helped you in any way, subscribe, because next week we are going deeper. We are going to take £1,000 and show you exactly where it should go, step by step. No theory, no jargon, just the plan. See you there.